Hey everybody, it's your boy Priority Ghost, coming to you with a gameplay commentary video here. I'm going to be playing some Rise. Before we get started with the gameplay and stuff like that though, I just want to let you know what's going on today and what's going on with my stream. As of today, we're going to talk a little bit about my opinion on the state of League of Legends and what's going on and my concerns and what I think is going good with the game and everything like that. And we'll go through all that, and then towards the end of the video we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on in stream and everything wise. Okay, so let's get started here. Like I said, I'm playing Rise in this game here, so I'm playing with a couple of my friends. I got my friend Archie, Braden, and Garrett in here. Garrett is on Silas, Braden is on Sivir, Archie is on Nautilus. Yeah, that just about covers it. Gameplay in the background here. So let's talk a little bit about League of Legends.
30 seconds.
For being honest here, League of Legends the past couple seasons it's been in a downward spiral in my opinion. Overall, I think the game is not that bad. Let's just start out by saying that. There are some things that I think need to be fixed in the game, of course, but overall I think the game itself is not in a terrible state. It's got some work to be done, sure. Every game does though. My biggest concern is that these past couple seasons they've been doing this downward spiral thing, and we're going into a new season here, and there's been leaks, or I don't know if they're leaks or not or anything like that, but the things that they're looking like in my ad and stuff like that, I see just making that spiral continue downwards, which is concerning for me. I'm not going to go into what I've seen and stuff like that because I'm not sure if it's actually what's going to happen or if it's actually what they're doing or anything like that. It's too early. I know it's only for 3 seasons, but they haven't like really announced a ton of stuff yet. Let's start with how much I actually just still enjoy the game. League of Legends to me has always been a really good game. I've been playing it now for 7 or 8 years. I think I came around in season 2 or 3. I can't honestly remember. It's been a while. I've played a lot of different roles, mostly mid and ADC. I'm kind of switching back more towards mid now. I really love playing Rise with the champion. They really feel like champion. Overall, I think the game is just, I don't know what they're doing with it, to be honest. They love to, let's use this as an example. Right now, Riven is still a super strong champion, right? She doesn't get any more strength than that. Silas, another one, he's still a really strong champion. His healing and stuff is insane. He can still do multiple roles. And it feels like they just don't get punished or anything like that. Meanwhile, other champions are getting just gutted. Aatrox, for example, his early game got absolutely gutted by taking away his blade, but he still is a monster team fighter and stuff like that. But the problem is that if you can't get to that stage, it doesn't matter. And don't get me wrong, like, yeah, it's being played at Worlds and stuff like that, and we'll talk about that later this week, but those are pros. They're supposed to be able to figure out a way. We're talking like regular games, my Evo, stuff like that. There's no way that you can get to that point if you don't know what you're doing or anything like that. I just feel like they've honestly been dictating the game more towards the pro scene and trying to make it either towards the pro scene or trying to make everything look and feel super good. Like just, we one-shot everybody, the game's over. And I know part of that is nobody likes playing tanks, right? Nobody wants to play Maokai or Singed or Mundo or anything like that because it's not as fun as playing Riven or Fiora or Talon, Zed or Katarina or anything like that. But the problem with that is that if you're making the game so burst heavy, so damage heavy and stuff like that, it makes it less fun to play in general if you're not that champion. Like, I love playing Ryze. I think Ryze is a great champion. I think this rework is fantastic. I love it. It's not the best rework we've had, but it's, I feel like, one of the most balanced reworks we've had. He's still a late game monster and stuff like that. I have another video that I'm going to release later this week to show you that. But it's, if you can't get there, it doesn't matter. So yeah, just the spiral that they've been going through and stuff like that, it's becoming more and more concerning to me that the game itself is just going to continue on this trend. And I don't want to see it do that, because I do love the games. But if I'm being completely honest, this season has been hard to play. I haven't played ranked at all this season, really. I'm currently Silver 1, because the couple games, I've played 18 games of ranked. Silver 1, I played all ADC, which is probably my best role still, but I literally played Ezreal every game. Because, one, Ezreal's a really good champion, one of the best champions, but two, it's because he's the only ADC that, if you don't, he's one of the few ADCs, in my opinion, that you can play bot lane without having to rely on the support, and that's the state that my games have been in, at least, where I can't rely on my support to do anything, so I have to play Ezreal and just farm to mid to late game and hope that my team hasn't lost the game already, which my team has lost those games before I get to a point where I even have Iceborne on it. So it's pretty hard to do anything with that. In this game here, as you see, my team, we're down a little bit of gold, but my team's doing overall really good. This Talon, that first trade that I had with him, this is back to super high damage and everything. That first trade I had with him, before I can get my EQ off, he gets off his 2 spells procs electrocute, and I'm down to a quarter health. I also have in my runes the armor that I can take, and I'm resolve tree with bone plating this game. Like, that's crazy. He should be able, like, we're level 2, so I know I'm not tanking, I don't have health or anything like that. The fact that he gets to just pop me like that is insane. So, I don't know about, like, I don't know. The game, it needs a change, it needs something. Overall, the game itself is still good, and we'll talk about some of the stuff that I think is really good and stuff like that in a minute here, but it needs a change, and going back to my concerns here is that they keep going in this spiral, and I'm worried about this upcoming season because if they continue that spiral, it's not going to be good for this game. Overall, I still love the game though, man. I still play it every day. It's still one of my favorite games. It's just, there's so much in it that you can always enjoy the game. Particularly, I think that this meta right now isn't terrible. And I say that questionably because there's some really weird stuff in this meta. As we've seen at Worlds, Yuumi Garen bot lane is a thing, and I think that is just... I'll talk about that during my Worlds video. Don't play Yuumi Garen bot lane, please. It's not good. Not good unless you have really good communication with the rest of your team and all this stuff. And people are playing into my games and I'm just getting smacked. That leads into one of the points though, is that the meta itself isn't terrible, but they keep doing, in my opinion, the wrong things with the meta. They're not building the meta towards anything. They just keep buffing certain champions and nerfing certain champions and just, we'll see how this goes, it feels like. There's no method to their madness, it's just madness. Like the Garen rework, overall it makes sense, right? But why does he get buffs on top of the rework? Test the rework first and see how it goes before you give him the buffs. You didn't buff anybody else's, any other champions with their rework. You do their rework and then you go back and buff the nerf one. Which is what I want to see. Which is what I want to see them do with the Garen thing. A lot of people are playing Garen, and Garen is really good, especially in low elo, because people don't know how to counter him. But if Garen gets a little bit of a lead right now, he can just snowball a game, because you can't run from him unless you use your dash. I mean, you can. It's just nobody knows how to play against him yet, so people have been playing more against him. Meanwhile, at least I'm a really good player. My friend Raven, man, that he should have specialed the kick, but instead he's really good play. Conclusion though. Why are you walking? This is what I miss. This is one of the things I miss most about League of Legends is actual team fight meta. I want us to go back to the team fight meta. Season 7. I don't care if it's got tanks or anything in it. But in my opinion, Season 7 was one of the best seasons. It was literally all team fights all the time. It wasn't these little 1 or 2 man skirmishes with assassins everywhere, or these 1 or 2 man skirmishes where everybody one-shots everybody. It was, you had to actually team fight with the position, you had to learn what where to be, why to be there, how to do it. And that's why I like playing champions like Ryze and Ezreal and stuff like that, because in my opinion, my team fighting positioning is pretty good, especially in late game. I just want to go back to that meta where I can do that. Like I said though, League of Legends in general is not a terrible game right now. It's got some stuff that needs to some stuff that I would want to fix. Where's my dead go? It went on cooldown here. Went on cooldown, but didn't activate. Or was it still on cooldown? It might have still been on cooldown. I don't know. I've just been paying attention yet. That's possible. Overall, though, I keep saying, like, I still love League of Legends. I know I've said it a lot, but the game itself is still one of my favorite games. Probably one of my favorite games all time. No matter how much I've played it, it's just, I love the game. I just wish that they would, the direction they're going in, I'm not a huge fan of, because it just associates itself, it just leads itself towards one type of metaverse. I blew you up faster than you blew me up. We had a 2-second fight, and I did more, and same items, everything like that. 2-second fight, you just never got the chance to use any of your stuff. And I don't want that to be the meta. I don't want that to be the thing. I get it that it's more fun to watch, it's more entertaining. Oh my gosh, look at that play. It was so like he did that combo perfect. There was no potential for outplay, stuff like that, and that's what League of Legends they want to use in their pro scene and stuff like that. Making these super strong champions. Oh my gosh, Ezreal WT combo was insane. Or Tyson in the backline. Look at this highlight play. She 4v1s with this, and it makes the highlight plays and stuff, but it doesn't actually benefit the game in my opinion, because it's all just that. It's one shot or no shot. You win or die. Anyway, I don't want that to be where this game goes. So let's talk about some things I could think that they could do to change the game. First of all, resistance items are trash right now. The only good resistance items are armor resistance items. And it's very, very lenient, very lenient towards Thornmail and Gargoyle Stoneplate right now. And of course Warmogs. But magic resist items are not good at all. Mages are super strong late game, and they have that ability because magic resist items aren't good. You have Adaptive Helm, Abyssal Mask, and Spear Visage are your main magic resist items, especially for tankier champions. They don't help that much. They're too expensive. They don't provide any benefit early game for you, and by the time you get them, I've already either gotten to the point where I have a voice staff as a mage, and it basically takes away your magic resistance, or you just never get the chance to do anything with it, or you never get it. They're not good items. I think we need to bring in some decent magic resist items back into the game, because how is a tank top laner supposed to play against a Ryze mid late game if he has no magic resist item that actually benefits him? And I still want that. Second thing I think they really need to work on is there is enough damage in the game. We need to quit adding more. We don't need to add any more damage to the game. Maybe tweak some damage items and stuff to make them a little more balanced, or a little less damage or something. I don't know, but we need to stop adding damage to the game. Stop adding true damage. Stop adding stuff like that, like Vayne's W passive, Ice's passive, stuff like that. Like, we don't need that true damage in the game, because what's the point of the game? Like, what's the point of it? Why does Vayne get to, on her third auto, do true damage, true percent health damage to a champion? If I'm a tank, right? Once again, if I'm a tank, and I've won my lane, I built all these, and this didn't like the one I'm a tank, I built all these defensive stats and everything and all that, and we're against a Vayne, or we're against a champion like that. It just doesn't matter, because no matter how much armor it does, you can still just throw me over it. Same with Kai'Sa. Same with champions like Yasuo. Yasuo is one of those champions I hate playing against, and I'm one of the two champions that I will always ban. It's because no matter what you do, if a Yasuo gets any farm, all of a sudden you just get it again. It's ridiculous. Like, I could win a lane against Yasuo, right? Shut him down, ruin his game, play him like this town where I just beat him in lane. Get outflanked, outroamed, all of it, right? Yasuo gets a little bit of gold. He gets his IE and his static IE chain or whatever, right? This Poppy did a fantastic job in this game of countering that Yasuo, shutting him down, making him not be able to do anything. But it gets to the point, you'll see here, I'm going to go top with this Rift Herald. It gets to the point, I still won't fight him. I'm at this point here, let's take a quick pause. I still won't fight the Yasuo, but let's go here to scoreboard. I'm currently 6-0-5. This Yasuo is 2-5-1. With 110 farm, I have 180 farm. I am a 600 gold bounty right now. This Yasuo is about to come top. I will not fight him, because he is still a Yasuo. And he has incredible, like, he's incredibly mechanic-based champion, but he still has the potential to, when we, like, he's 2-1-5 against the Fed Sylas here, and he just destroys him. What is that? What are you supposed to do there? Like, it's things like that, and it's not just champions like Sylas. It's champions like Riven. It's champions like Fiora. It's champions like Jax. Champions like Ryze even. Eventually, like, if you somehow find a way to farm it out enough, Ryze will get to a late game monster. But the problem is Ryze is a late game monster. He needs 4 or 5 items to do this. He also needs 2. Riven needs 2. So it's just, they need to figure out a way, in my opinion, to bring it more to a balanced state where it's either more champions have that 2-item power spike and can do what and can carry a game at that point, or they need to extend the game back out a little bit. nerfing some champions would be a good thing to start as well. I think Silas is one of the champions in the game is a little bit of a nerf. I think champions like Riven, Yasuo, Fiora need some nerfs. I almost wanted to 3v1 here. I really did. I thought about it. I feel like I could have. But I played it safe because I realize I'm 1,000 gold shutdown right now, and I don't want to give them that back into the game. Our game's actually almost over here, so we'll do a little bit of talk afterwards even. We'll go over some of the stats and stuff of this game. Honestly, just comes down to this game right now. There's some little tweaks I think that they could do that would make the game so much better. Nerfing a couple champions, reworking some of them. I still want to see these new Fiddle and Volley reworks I'm really excited about. I hope they do fantastic job with them. Some champions need some buffs, some champions need some nerfs. I joke around in my stream stuff a lot of #buff Kalista. I love Kalista, she's a great champion. I understand why they don't buff her, but she needs something. She needs something, because she's just almost unplayable at this point. She needs a little bit of something. She needs a little bit of love. And she'll be fine. But it's just, I feel like that they've forgotten a lot of champions that need just a little, they just need a little bit. They've been doing these like 1 or 2 AD starts and 80 per level buffs to ADCs right now. Like Caitlyn got one, Varus got one, Lucian got one. Giving something like that to certain champions would be a huge help to them and would be a huge improvement to their gameplay and their quality of life in League of Legends. I think that would be a great thing they could do, is go through and do that, or go through and work on a couple mini reworks on some champions to make them more fun to play or more balanced in the meta or something. It's just little things like that I think is what this game needs right now, and it would be a perfect game. It would be a fantastic game. It's still a great game. I still love the game. I still play the game every day. I play it on stream all the time. It's just, it needs a little bit of help, and it'll be back to where it needs to be. And I want to see them give them that help. I want to see them do that and bring them back to what they need. Really quick here, this is great. I love this play. Their team ends up surrendering here because we're super far ahead at this point. We're 5k up, pushing the base. I just wanna go back here a second. It's great. This let's go time control. Let's go right here. Right? Watch this Lee Sin. But I think I went back a little bit too far. Watch this Lee Sin here. Watch his health bar just disappear in this combo. He gets Lee Sin kicked, EQ'd by me, and pulled by Nautilus. Watch his health bar just gone. Like, he misplays doing there. They just give up that turret and they should be done. But it's just like, wow, there was a lot of outplay potential there. Like I said, overall, I think the game is not awful. They just need to do some fixes. There just needs to be some little things that get this game back to where it needs to be. And I'd love to see them do that. Overall, I still love the game. I still play the game all the time. I'm concerned about it because I don't want to see it go in this downward spiral anymore. I want to see it thrive. I want to see it do better. And I'm hoping with this new season that they're going to do that, but I'm just concerned that they're not. So that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to talk to y'all later. We're going to get out a Worlds video this week discussing the first round robin and group stages. I'm going to have that out on Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday night, Thursday morning, depending on how the upload time goes. Then we'll do another gameplay video. We'll do actually talk about the game. Gameplay. Instead, it's a Rise game again. It's a Rise game that I pop off in the late game. Like I said, late game champion. We'll get that out to you as well for the stream. We're going to be replacing my graphics card probably tomorrow after I get out of work, because I get out of work early, so streams will be back on Wednesday. Sorry for anybody that's watching or any inconvenience that provides, but I've been having some overheating issues with my old graphics card again, so we're going to go ahead and get that fixed and taken care of. But that's just about it, so I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.